What is going on? Gunners Live coming at you with a Pokemon Go video here on my channel. This is going to be episode number 2 for the series that I've started. If you haven't seen episode number 1, be sure to go check it out because it was incredible. I'm actually re-recording episode number 2 right now. Let me explain to you why. I use a GoPro to record my face cam, and then I use a screen capture software app on my phone to record the Pokemon Go gameplay from the Pokemon Go app. I recorded everything a few days ago when I was at the park with my friend Justin, caught some cool Pokemon, experienced some good stuff at Pokestops. I leveled up and stuff like that, even hatched some eggs. Anyways, I updated the app that I use on my phone to record the gameplay for the Pokemon Go, and apparently when you update the app, it removes all of the saved files that you have. So right now I'm fileless as far as Pokemon Go episode number 2 is concerned for my screen capture software. I have the GoPro footage, but if I just showed you my face cam, it would look kind of weird. So I'm just going to go ahead and re-record everything right now, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the Pokemon that I captured in the previous recorded, no longer available files. So pulling up the app right now, just chilling. You can see there's actually 2 Pokemon on the map that I do not have yet. It looks like either a Metapod or a Kakuna. I think it's a Kakuna. And then you have the cat as well. So I don't have those Pokemon. I may go try to find them once I'm done recording this. But in the bottom left hand corner of the screen, you can see I'm now level 10. So I got berries at level 8. Those help out quite a bit when it comes to capturing Pokemon. You feed them to the Pokemon, you can throw Pokeballs at them. It makes the Pokemon easier to catch. I got those at level 8, but right now I'm level 10. So in 2 levels, I'm gonna get Great Balls. You'll probably see that in episode number 3. So come check it out once it is released. Pulling up my Pokemon so we can see what I caught in episode number 2 files that are no longer here. As you can see, I now have a new highest CP Pokemon. It is a Slowpoke, 279. Now I caught a Slowpoke in episode number 1, but it was a lower level. Now I have a higher level, so that is great. I also have a higher Raticate. I evolved a bunch of, or I had a Rattata and I used a bunch of candies to evolve into a Raticate in episode number 1, but I went ahead and caught a higher one. Now it's 267. I believe I caught Oddish since the first episode, so that's a new Pokemon here in this video. I already had Psyduck and Eevee and Execute, but I went ahead and caught a Paris, Pidgeotto, and Scyther a few days ago. So those are brand new here on the series. I caught the Paris and Pidgeotto because someone had a lure at one of the Pokestops and they just kept coming when I was chilling there. And then I actually caught the Scyther at the park with my friend Justin. I'll tell you that story in just a minute once you see what other Pokemon I caught. But you see some more Eevee, Venonat, Doduo, had those already. I ended up catching a Poliwag and a Golduck, so that's insane catches. Both of those are water Pokemon, did not have those before. Golduck is actually an evolved form of the Psyduck, so pretty happy to catch that. And then later on I'll be able to evolve the Poliwag into the Poliwhirl and Poliwraith. I have a Goldeen, that's a brand new Pokemon as well, and you can see the Horsey is a water Pokemon, that's brand new also. Pretty happy about those, but not as happy as the Pikachu. As you can see on the screen right now, there's 2 Pikachus. I actually hatched the CP81 in an egg. I was super hyped about that, and then I ended up catching the CP114 Pikachu about 10 minutes later, just walking around. So super happy to have 2 Pikachus. My friend Justin actually threw a Pokeball, had Pikachu in it, and then Pikachu ran away, so he didn't get it, but I got 2. Pretty hyped about that. Let's go back and look at Scyther real quick. I caught the Scyther about 10 minutes after catching the second Pikachu here in my Pokemon collection. Now with the Scyther, that was probably the hardest throw for a Pokeball by far that I've had so far. Scrolling my finger or swiping my fingers halfway across the screen wasn't getting the Pokeball far enough. I had to swipe it across the entire screen. Scyther was by far the hardest Pokemon I've had to catch so far, but I was super hyped that I got it. My friend Justin didn't get Scyther. He actually ran out of Pokeballs, okay? So he had Pikachu in a Pokeball, Pikachu escaped. He ran out of Pokeballs and he wasn't able to get Scyther. So he's got to be super dumb not having either one of them. And yeah, I kind of feel bad for him, but I don't really know how he ran out of Pokeballs either. He's throwing bad Pokeballs and he's missing, so he's having to rethrow over and over and over, or he's not visiting enough Pokestops. Anyways, I'm sure he won't make that mistake again. Let's scroll down some more. I already had that Bulbasaur, caught it at the end of episode number 1. Go check it out. I have a new highest Staryu, CP33. Not that big as far as CP goes. The other one I had was 11, so I mean at least 33 is higher than 11. But I actually have a Caterpie, which you see right there. Not sure if I had that in episode number 1. And then just below that you see an Ekans, which is the snake, part of Team Rocket, so to speak. It's only a CP33. I've caught a few of them, traded them in for the candies, or transferred them in for the candies. Hopefully I can get a higher CP Ekans in the future, so I can go ahead and evolve it into the second form. I have a Charmander, which I started off with. I went ahead, and this is the only Pokemon that I've actually used Stardust with, just to get it to a higher CP, but I've decided that I'm actually going to save my Stardust until later on in the game when I am a higher level. Whoa. No, I don't want to transfer. Hit the wrong button there. That could have been a huge mistake. But anyways, the last new Pokemon I have is a Tangela. I caught that yesterday. My mom was driving. I was in the passenger seat. It popped up on the map. Went ahead, threw a Pokeball, and caught that as well. Here you see Zubat. Not sure if I had a Zubat in the first episode or not. I think I may have, but I don't know for sure. And then I believe there was a Weedle. Not that Weedle's a big deal. You see it on the screen right there on the right hand side. I believe that's a new Pokemon as well. May not be. Like I said, the footage is gone, so I'm doing the best that I can right now to make this video for you all. Let's check out my eggs real quick before I end this video. I have a 2-kilometer egg in the incubator. I've almost hatched that. And then I have a 10-kilometer egg in the incubator, not even close. But anyways, I'm gonna be going to a park tomorrow with my boy Justin. It's actually the biggest park in Houston, so there's gonna be a crazy amount of Poké Shops there. I'm sure since it's the weekend, there's gonna be a lot of lures and stuff like that. So hopefully I catch some new Pokemon. I'm gonna record episode number 3. Make sure that my screen capture software and GoPro face cam footage are all good to go for episode number 3. But that's gonna do it here for episode number 2. Gonna go ahead and record this, render it, upload it, and maybe go try to catch these Pokemon. Also, a Squirtle actually popped up last night about 10 o'clock. I believe it's over here where these lakes are by my house. Funny story, these lakes aren't actually there anymore. They got filled in by dirt, but apparently this map app does not know it yet. But anyways, I may go over there later on, try to catch the Squirtle. I would be super hyped if I did catch it, because then I'd have Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle. But anyways, that's going to do it here for episode number 2. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. New videos every single day here on my channel. I'm Gunners Live. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Is he right here?
Oh, that was a bad throw. Hang on.
What? Oh, he's right there? Did you get that? Oh, there he is. Hell yeah.
Dude, I can't throw a Pokeball.
I can't get him.
There we go. Oh, I was trying to record and trying to play at the same time. If I don't get him because I was trying to record.
How pissy
Oh my god, he got away. Hang on. How do you... Let me feed him a berry.
Yeah.
That's the first time I ever fed him a berry. Alright, let's throw a Pokeball. Come on, Scyther.
Berries. Knock him out real quick. What?
Dude. Dude, I cannot throw this Pokeball to save my life. Dude.
What the heck? That's raw.
I got a nice throw. I had to set my GoPro down to record, dude. Bang, son. Ah, get hyped for a Scyther, baby. Dude, that's why I had to literally drag my finger across the whole screen to throw it far enough. Bro, check this out. 202 Scyther. Let's go.